Meaning on you. Say woman I'm and I'm so much you. I did dribble them Kudus on the field. Not Megan Starboy.
Alright guys, so it's the UEFA Super Cup between PSG and the Tottenham Hotspurs. Now and officially, Abronten and the star boy MOHAMMED KUDUS were making official debut at the Tottenham Hotspurs. Now and we should the way a game is for air. Meno kasa no Tottenham Hotspurs lead by 1-0 Abronten and the VEN and the team upon I put Tottenham Hotspurs into the lead. Now, by virtue of how our name is for air it's highly possible. Say, Bibi 8 me echo ye dia. Abronten at the star boy MOHAMMED KUDUS. Obetimi picking the first ever European trophy. Ewo honoma never echo so ye pa. Now, on the field of play, no, what is Abronten, the likes of Vitinha or your Mojuma. Just say all the PSG players, star boy, it means standing toe to toe with them. And the Abronten, the performance for the first half, I think say a super brutal. Now say na you say league the ba shase na UEFA Champions League etimi ashase proper no star boy will be balling. E wo say tournament ni mu a enya asem ketoa ye be wramu ni ahwe Abronten no first half say the performance no esifa ekoye ye wie pe na yato so edi nkomo 1 or 2 e wo this side so abusua ye hwe ne emfa latest update no entimi emfa emre na yensha se enfan free Sudanese coach opinion di edi coach Mr. Akosiapia na abusuan breaking news a eba say ubo ramu o Sudan man ni mu a ene Sudan fo no wo mani age opinion we hu papa enya asem ketoa na ne nyina chan tournament bia opinion no abonwode edi Sudan akwakodru no yese yetim aka ne pay edi ache Mr. Mayele Akosiapia say susuan pass opinion we wotim ebomodin ede ne sesi ne bo na okoje chan tournament no ede ma Sudan fo na yese omama opinion no blank check so opinion no ene wotimi jepe sika twitwiri die bia ono ahwa obetimi atwere na waje ede awodiri na taso bia no wontwere emfa nguso se wantimi ankoje dia ene pekin kran obi afa ne baabi adabraka eti eno so latest a epa say no opinion no wo finding ways and means no watimi amake sure say chan tournament no wo betimi age ediama Sudan for no na abusia wankasa wo hwese ya ma blank check na ese twede opɛ koje na be twede opɛ na sa onkoje dia ene na esewa eti eno so latest a epa ye de ema wo baso a na watimi ache wadwene e wo comment section wo edi amame na enkomo na etimi akoye na maka se ene Abronten din the star boy MOHAMMED KUDUS officially won the first game at the Tottenham Hotspurs wa abra UEFA Super Cup so na ebusuan ene Abronten on the field of play ejuma no wo ye ni nyina na before say be star boy MOHAMMED KUDUS Abronten performance no yenhwe so far so good Abronten un say eba Europa games ahodo a wabobo bia na Champions League so wabobo bia ene UEFA Super Cup wo say giremu a wopo but this time around no wopo e the Tottenham Hotspurs na yanhwa de kakra e wo hanom we e ya Abronten no ne start kakra yetim abomoden e de amount na star boy MOHAMMED KUDUS wo Abronten no etimi sia kan e de ma Ayas ebo games ahodo e de ma Chelsea club on the e de West Ham United no say e na ne start in esitie uramu a star boy MOHAMMED KUDUS in the Europa games no wobo 14 games e wo hanom e no watch 6 solid goals 14 games 6 solid goals and wetimi enya honum in the UEFA Champions League Abronten abomodin ameki anase wetimi about 9 games 4 goals 3 assists 9 games 4 goals 3 assists eno UEFA Champions League ni mu ene Abronten no wasetimi ameki appearance e the Tottenham Hotspurs wo abra UEFA Super Cup etodwa ewo Blue Energy Stadium ewo Udni no eno so etimi atodwa na Abronten so far or the performance warden na di ho na e wo so yi papa me no kase medical catch say Abronten din e de VEN wabomoden etimi ama Tottenham Hotspurs atake lead no ho a enya semketoa na in the first half no Abronten abomoden abo 47 minutes e wo nom won she go won ye assist bia e wo nom shot blocked wabomoden aye bako dribbles wabomoden ameki 2 achese 2 ni nyina no e successful e wo nom number of touches Ramu 25 accurate passes for star boy MOHAMMED KUDUS and also 9 out of 10 which represents 90%. Key passes 2 crosses wabomode attempted 3 emu 3 ni nyina no esa successful honum long pause 0 ground duels 1 attempt 7 emu 4 ena successful aerial duels 1 attempt 2 ni nyina eno so successful enya samketwa possession lost 4 times foul 2 was foul 1 clearances 0 block shot 0 interceptions 1 total tackles 1 dribble pass 0 so far Brighton first half no what me ameki 7.1 rating 7.1 rating and etima to dwa Diama star boy Mohammed Kudus na busuya at the comment section no we just first half near Diama no yes give no 8 men dia ye bo modern near the latest nyina no 8 ababeso all platform we so na mesre one kasa no first half na star boy against PSG no only say because Abante we yakacho say no he is meant for big matches and any game against PSG no you bet me classify as that game no say a big match 81 kasa no by evaluating that game no ube su say Abante no the performance no e ko say e good and as e good for adwenche no to comment section wo ema me na encommon 18 enkoye yensia ne yensa ne 1 or 2 shout out na yen sorry enko second half no we enwemu ema mauto GH ebe shout out to you score no GH ye chapa papa Suraju ye chia Gordon Fiati ebe shout out to you Emmanuel Popon ebe shout out to you Cecilia woso ye chia Maxi ebe shout out to you obusia ye fa ensem ni ensia game no eba na we ya ye bo moden e de Abroad full performance no etimi e de Abroad medin e de Kobe and I'll be my friend Kobe finest is Abishia.
A system where people have to raise their hands to vote in 2025. Yeah, that's it doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any God-given sense to me. Because if, and I guarantee that if this went to secret ballots, the dynamics would have been different. These football club people, some of them are our friends. We speak to them. Some of them didn't want this. But they didn't have a choice because the people who are seated at the high table looking down at those who are raising their hands or not have the power, and let's make any mistake, have the power of relegating their teams. They have the power of denying them what is due them. This is a fact.
Mafia.
So if this had gone to a secret vote, there are many people who wouldn't have. They would never have voted for this decision, but they've been compelled to by the system. So this is where the problem is. Now, if people can't trust the system, then people can't be happy with how long the leader of that system stays. Because one, when you came, and you made a good point, Kojo, that when you came, you campaigned to be a president of an association which statistics said that you were staying for 2 terms.
Yes.
That was, you looked at what you were likely to do in those 2 terms and said that give me the mantle.
Yes.
Why is it that all of a sudden, 2 years into the new term, you started trying to make amendment to the statutes to keep you in office for 3 terms?
Because he sees that the business ahead of him cannot be completed within the time frame.
Even if you give Ketokraku 20 years, he cannot complete Ghana football. He will never be able to do it. So do your bit, set the foundations, and then move on. Because what? So what? After 12 years, we win the World Cup. After 12 years, Ghana will host the World Cup. When it's like, what is it that he will do after 12 years that he deserves or he has to be there to finish doing? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. The only issue now is, for many people, and I agree with them, is that they don't want to let go power. And you see, history always repeats itself. And of course, it has to because nobody learns. This thing that we are talking about is not Machiavelli or Shakespeare who wrote it centuries ago.
Don Diego de Azambuja.
It's not. Bro, only couple of years ago, this same thing played out. Like, this same thing played out. And it didn't end well. Because the more, and as a people, the more you stay in power, the more you are likely, very likely, to be corrupt. The more you are very likely to be tone deaf. And that is why we brought the 2-term limit. So for me, the term limit is not necessarily my issue, but the system that is going to correct and check those in office can't be trusted. The reason why the term limit to 3 should not exist, so that we can cut out people quickly when they've served their terms, and we can get fresh ideas